off-roading in style.
That's the way to do it. Yeah,
This is your car.
luxury. Well, and what's unique about this is the Discovery's not out yet. This is a pre-production car. It was given to Land Rover San Diego, and I asked them if I could have it for KUSI so we could get our viewers to see it for the first time out of the box. All new, took over the LR4, is no longer. So this is this new replacement.
Is this a family car? It looks like it's got a lot of room.
You know what? 7 passenger on this guy. So you've got all the room in the world, and they're real 7 passengers.
Can
And
fit
then
a lot
let
of
me show
camping
you
gear.
Yeah,
something else that's kind of unique.
I'm going to take a nap. How about it?
You could.
I could,
You
couldn't
could.
I?
But now hop out. I'm going to show you
What are
something
you gonna
that's
do?
pretty unique.
Are you going to drive it?
Well, no, I'm not going to drive it. As soon as the screen goes to this, you know, if you're in a situation and you need to, put the seats down, all you have to do.
And what kind of
is
situation
touch
is
it.
that, Dave?
Well, there's times when you've got to put your seats down, and so you want to drop them. So this thing will just absolutely do it. Oh, that's all the headrests. I got the headrests. Those will go down, and then you have the opportunity to fold all the seats. And what it'll do, it'll just do it. Okay. See, this driver's seat comes up.
Okay, the window's tinted and I can't see.
And then look, see, all 3 rows of seats fold down flat.
So no more manual pulling the seats down and moving a lever and all that.
We're not doing any of that.
Yeah.
So that's pretty unique
old
when you
school.
stop and think about it. And then, of course, when you're done and you want to unfold them, then it'll come up and it'll do
Go right
exactly
back
what you need it to do.
Now, there are Land Rover clubs all over San Diego County.
Yeah.
Is this something that you'd actually take out and get roughed up?
They do.
Yeah, but what about this one?
They do. They do. That's what they have car washes for.
Yeah, okay.
But usually, see, probably the Land Rover buyer will only use 20% of this vehicle usually. But there are the people out there that are hardcore Land Rover people, and nobody's technology is as advanced as Land Rover. But now this is a diesel. You notice I have it running?
Okay. Yeah.
You can't even hear it.
What kind of gas mileage you get?
It gets up in the high 20s.
Really?
Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. But it's got all of the safety features. It's got all the technology. And because there's such a limited number, because I asked Land Rover, I said, what kind of numbers for crash? And they says, well, we don't rate it because we don't make enough of them, but they've actually done it in Europe, and it's a 5-star in Europe.
What about the price tag on this beauty?
70, which isn't bad. I mean, for what you get. I think it bases out at 50, 58, and it's with all the safety features and the sound system.
And the engine size?
This is a what is it? A diesel. I don't remember I didn't get the number off. All she told me it was torque.
Yeah. So it's got some power.
445 foot-pounds of torque.
With this size of
vehicle. But I drove it here, and it just drives like a dream.
Smooth.
I mean, very smooth. And they use all the top of the line, material.
So when will these be distributed?
They're waiting.
Yes.
This one's strictly for test drive. So if you wanted to run up there and take one out for a test drive, especially if you're a Land Rover owner, you might want to try the new one out because you'll be pleasantly surprised. Ever since Tata Motors purchased Land Rover, it's from India, and all they did is they just infused bucket loads of money and told these guys, all right, now you got all the money to do what you want to do it.
Right.
And it totally changed it. And from styling to looks, the grill, and of course Tata owns Rolls-Royce, Jaguar, Land Rover.
The high end stuff.
And he basically they just said, okay, here's all the money, Sandra.
Well, it's
Go
a
build
beauty.
a car.
It's a beauty. Well, ta-ta to you. Thanks for joining us today, Dave. Stop.
We're getting fancy. All right, we're going to check in with Brandy in La Jolla right now. Take it away, Brandy.